John Cena got very vulnerable in a recent interview with Shannon Sharpe. John Cena is hashtag team no kids. This isn't totally breaking news because he had a really public relationship with Nikki Bella. Remember, she had that reality show and they broke up, and it was devastating because it seemed like both of them really wanted to stay in the relationship, but
they were fellow wrestlers together, right?
Fellow wrestlers. Yeah. And Nikki said that basically the relationship ended because she felt like for years she was suppressing the fact that she wanted marriage and she wanted kids. And she said that John was very open with her, that those were things that he did not want. And so in this recent interview with Shannon Sharpe, he said that, there's just so much to life I want to experience that I feel like kids would get in the way of that. So when he dove deeper as to how that it would affect his relationships after that, he said that it had to be a conversation on the first or second date with his now wife.
I'm very happy with where I stand. I have a lot of joy and fulfillment in my life. And that's pretty much where I stand on that.
Was that a difficult conversation to have with your wife?
No, it was actually, I learned from every scenario.
Okay.
And I've learned from my past.
Yeah, because you had a reality show, right?
I did.
And it would play, oh man.
So that, no. Again, I don't regret that.
Okay.
I look back on that fondly because it really showed me who I was.
Oh, okay.
So when I begin, I got knocked off the bike. That's okay. I love. Time to get back up and go find it again. Mm-hmm. And in that due process, I open with the uncomfortable conversations. So those were like first and second date questions with my now wife.
Yeah.
And it was great because we both got to lean into these uncomfortable moments and address this stuff. And now we've actually built a foundation where whenever one of us is feeling bothered,
right,
nothing's off the table.
Right.
It's a great way to set the tone in the relationship is to be really upfront.
So he must be in his late 30s, I'm guessing, early 40s, something like that. I like this attitude of a late 30s, early 40-year-old. Get him out of the way quick. Look, nobody has time anymore for BS or dating for 6 weeks before you find this stuff out. Let's get it done right away. I like that. And I'll tell you what really drives me, the people that drive me crazy. When somebody tells you that they don't want to have kids, don't try to talk them into it. They know themselves better than you do. There are some people that just don't want to be a parent. Accept that. Their experience is different than yours.
That's what I got from this take was I feel like this is good because it may start to go in the direction of normalizing this. Like normalizing someone saying, I don't want kids. It feels like he's self-aware. He understands. And I know there are people who may never say it, but regret doing it when they didn't have to. So I feel like it's a good thing for him to say this.
Is there more of a stigma on a woman that says that than a dude that says that? Because I think the underlying sort of attitude is like, oh, but that's what you put on earth to do.
Mm-hmm. That's what your body's built to do. Right. So that's what you should. That's why there's the conversations that are being had currently right now. And they are coming down on women who have chosen for themselves that they don't want to have kids. And believe it or not, that's okay.
Yeah, they know themselves. They'd be bad moms.
That's not true.
They would be. If they don't want kids and they are forced into it, they'll probably be a bad mom because they didn't want to do it in the first place.
I don't wholly agree with that statement. I don't think it says one way or another whether you be a good mom or a bad mom. I think it just states that that's not what you want for your life.
As a woman who doesn't want kids, I don't think I would be a bad mom, but I do know myself, and I think I just don't get excited about the idea of having kids. And I think it's such a pivotal thing to do for your life that if it's not something that you're desperately looking forward to, it just seems like the wrong decision. But I'll be honest, I've questioned myself. I'm like, this isn't the exact dialogue, but I'm like, is there something wrong with me that as a woman, I don't feel naturally inclined to want that? Or have women not wanted this for years, but never really had the choice because of, birth control or just feeling pressured because that's what you're quote unquote supposed to do?
Yeah, I think if you're pressured into it and you didn't want to do it and you got pressured into it by your parents or whatever, I don't see you being a great parent. I really don't.
I mean, if I have to have a mom, I would like to have one who wanted to be a mom. It just feels like
if I'm choosing between the two, I hate to break it to you, but I think there are a lot of people out there who are put in that position and didn't want to be, and they had to be, and they ended up being phenomenal parents.
What I'm saying is being pressured into it. So you just got pregnant because you got pressured into it? Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know those people.
The Bert Show.